Hi, welcome to Madeline Goes to a Play, the quarantine episodes. All right, so in this episode, I am going to go to my living room couch and watch Seawall by Simon Steffens, performed by Andrew Scott. And I said this in another video, but one really exciting thing about right now is the amazing amount of theatrical content that's going online. This is just unprecedented and really an amazing opportunity to see some really awesome work. A lot of it for free. I suspect eventually paywalls are going to go up, so this is a great time to seize this opportunity to explore theater that you wouldn't normally be able to see. And so this is written by Simon Steffens. It was written for Andrew Scott. And one of the reasons I chose this to start with kind of my the quarantine episodes is it's 30 minutes, so it's a one act. And to kind of get our feet wet with the online theatrical experience. And Andrew Scott, a lot of you will recognize him from various work in film and TV, and it's another fun thing about theater is the number of film and TV actors who are just masterful in live theater, but not as many of us get to see that. So I'm excited, and if you hear a little noise in the background, my daughter's making cookies, sheltering in place baking. Wow. Okay, so we're going to just do this right now. We're going to go over to the couch. Hang on, let me get this off, and you're going to see. Here we go. We're going, and basically consider this like I'm driving to the theater. And we're coming over here. Oh yeah. And this is the couch. The couch. I can watch this on. It's just amazing. Okay. All right, I have queued it up. I just went into YouTube and said Andrew Scott Seawall, and the rest of the audience, my dog, well, he isn't compelled yet, but he might. I'm sure he'll get into it. So here we go. I'll get you on the flip side. All right, I finished. It's wonderful. I think it's a great way to start diving into online theatrical content because it's only 34 minutes. And it was filmed in 2011, which is so it's a while ago. So Andrew Scott is a little younger than we're used to seeing him. And it was directed by Simon Steffens and Andrew Porter. What I love about it is what theater is in its purest form, is language pulling you into a story, and an actor or actress using language to pull you into a story. And this is just one person, one camera, and there's a reference in it to detective fiction, and it is almost like emotional detective fiction. And you start out and there's a question, a why, and it pulls you in, and it's initially kind of very conversational, but just it's almost, it occurred to me, it's like sort of like when you're sitting at a dinner party with someone or at a bar, and you start getting their story, and it pulls you deeper and deeper. It's divine. I would highly recommend try it. So just YouTube it. Just YouTube, Andrew Scott Seawall, and it was only up free for a week, and they've extended the free access to this till March 25th. So take advantage. There's a limited time. All right. So yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely. And also, I'm recommending books now because we're all in quarantine, and I'm going to kind of use sort of a theater hook as well, if I can. I'm recommending now Metropolitan Stories by Christine Colson. And what I like about this for theater people, if you love theater, and it's all, these are short, each chapter is self-standing, is self-contained, but there's an overall story. It's set in the Metropolitan Museum, but it makes use of magical realism, sort of like if, you know, paintings can come alive or something. It is where the fantastical is an element. And what's really nice about this is, especially I think right now, a lot of us have kind of fractured focus right now with being shelter in place and COVID-19. So each chapter is like self-contained. So you can read one and go on this wonderful artistic trip, and then you can put it down. And Christine Coulson, lovely. It's really terrific. I'm pitching, you know, my favorite bookstore, Books on Call, New York City bookshop, and you can get this. And I'm not sure how much it is through Books on Call, but it's very affordable. And so, yeah, some good stuff. So try Seawall, Andrew Scott, starring, written by Simon Steffens, and directed by Andrew Parter and Simon Steffens. And then Metropolitan Stories through Books on Call, Bookshop, New York City, Christine Coulson. Again, just very, it'll take you out of yourself. And one thing I like about specific art forms, like I love theater that could only be done as theater. I like books that could only be books, films that could only be done in film. Metropolitan Stories could only be a book. I think you really enjoy it. Thanks for coming and meeting me for Madeline Goes to a Play in my living room. It was quite comfortable. I'll see you soon.